of the Empire State Building.
Z100. New York.
Hey, what's going on? It's Mo Bounce, Z100 in studio. Khalid is right over there.
What's up?
Welcome, my man.
Hi, what's up?
Man, I just love when you come into a room because this is the first time I'm sitting down talking to you. You know, I've seen you perform.
Yeah.
You know, I see interviews that you do. You've been up at Z100 before. You've been, you know, doing the whole, you know, radio promo thing. Everybody gets to see and hear you speak. But when you speak, and now I'm like, all right, I get it now. I get it because the music is super wavy and vibey.
Yeah.
But like your whole aura is super wavy and vibey. And so I thank you for being consistent.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I like to keep it chill, just at a medium. I feel like life gets stressful and hectic, so when I'm able to pull back and allow myself to just go through it easily, chill with a good energy, good heart, good spirit, it really makes everything way easier.
Yeah, because I mean, in the world we live in today, no matter we're not going to talk politics or go into that stuff, but either way, you know, it's a crazy time we live in.
Oh,
it doesn't matter where you are in the world.
Of course.
So, you know, your music is your music, and we love your music, obviously. But I think now's like the perfect time to have the Khalid of the world. You know what I mean? Like, you know, not to speak about you in third person like that. But you know what I mean? Like, it's good to have that kind of the outlet that, okay, this feels good. This is a good feeling. I need this right now.
It's really a blessing. I mean, for me to be able to do what I'm doing on this level and to impact so many people the way that I have been in a positive you know, manner at that. It's amazing, and I love the fact that I did start, you know, at the age that I am right now. I love the fact that I'm young doing this because then I can inspire a lot of other younger individuals, a lot of younger artists and creative to just follow their dreams and to just chase after what they want, because it may seem like it's further from reach, but that dedication, that drive, and that manifestation really just it brings everything right to you, just right in your arms. And I'm just so happy that I get to do this for a living because I love my job.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing too. Because if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
I know.
And you're living that right now. I mean, that's truth though. If it feels like work, you're doing the wrong thing, man.
Definitely. I mean, I love my job, and I love the fact that I get to bring my friends with me, and they get to enjoy.
I know you got a whole
everything.
crew with you, and everybody just looks like they're hanging out with you.
Yeah,
like,
we're all just chilling. I mean, we just love, I feel like company is just the biggest part of my life.
Who you surround yourself with.
Who you surround yourself with. And I only want to surround myself with people who I feel like are on the same page as me. Because I feel like when things aren't level and you have one person who's, you know, who either puts more energy or who puts less, it's just like a table. You know, you got 3 legs of the table that are strong, but you got that one weak one, that table's going to fall apart.
Yeah.
So I like to make sure everything's consistent.
And not necessarily that those people are bad. It's just not the same wavelength that maybe you're on right now. So it's like, you know what? You do you.
And maybe it's the year. You know?
Maybe it's the year.
Maybe you guys met each other at the wrong year, and maybe in the future, you know, for me, I have a lot of friends who I've made later on in life that I didn't really get along with when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it's because it takes different times for people to mature, and some people never do.
Yeah.
And even when you are mature, it's not like you're going to always meet someone who you're like, I really loved hanging out with them.
Yeah.
You're just being realistic. But there's a lot of people along the way who I've met that I've been like, wow, thank you so much for being you. Because they helped me become a better me.
Well, you know, and everything you're talking about, too, is super just, like you said, vibe is the word, man. Vibe is the word. Whenever Khalid's around, vibe is the word. But free spirit, let's talk about that. Because that goes along absolutely with everything that I feel like that you just, you know, exude to the world, too. So talk about the album. Because Friday, I don't know when this is going to be out, but Friday is when, like, it's out.
I'm excited. I'm stoked. To be completely honest, I feel like pre-album jitters always get to me. I mean, I've only gone through it. This is my third, technically second.
All right.
Know, time going through this. Sophomore, my sophomore album, you know, before Sun City was an EP. So now that it's an album, I feel like there's a little bit of more pressure that comes with it. And the way that I listen to the music starts to change. I'm like, 3 weeks ago, I was like, oh my God, you know, I couldn't stop playing the records. Now I'm just like, turn it off. I don't want to hear it. I was like, I don't want to hear it. And then I go on Twitter because, I mean, the film came out in Australia already. So I'm checking comments, and they're like, I love this song. I listen to this song. I'm just like, okay, it is good.
They're like the beta testers, real quick.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, it's good. I like it. I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited for the world to kind of hear a different side of me because I made American Teen. I was 17, 18 years old.
Yeah. Oh, you're growing. You're not done yet either.
No, I'm still growing.
You can be 80 and not done yet.
Exactly.
Honestly.
And being 21, I feel like I have a different mindset and I have a different appreciation for life. And
yeah.
I feel like before I was just making songs about being sad, but now I feel like I'm making songs about being sad and hopeful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm really excited for Free Spirit.
You're still young, not so much dumb, not broke anymore. This is good. It's
Not
growth.
broke.
Growth is good. See?
It took a minute to not be broke, but I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, good, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so also we're talking about Free Spirit, but let's talk about, well, of course, 2 prolific songs, Self and Talk. Talk being the newest one, but Self is like something that we're going to get into in a little bit. We're going to do a quick little video, just playing on words, but I think that's a really important song. I mean, I think you could probably say, okay, Mo, every song I do is important. And yes, you're an artist. That's what you do. But Self, I think everybody can relate to in one way or another.
So
I mean, literally everybody.
Thank you. Self to me was one of the hardest songs I feel like I had to write because I had to be completely honest with myself.
That's the most difficult thing for anybody to do. I don't care what you say. It's hard.
It's very difficult to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, let me break you down.
Yeah, you, the one I'm talking about, me, you,
because usually I feel like life is about bringing yourself up and about, embracing your confidence, but what happens when you don't have any,
Yeah.
You gotta evaluate and make changes and take notes on things that you're amazing at, but then also things that you need to improve on. And I felt like for me, Self was definitely a record where I was like, you know what? I want to go through this process by myself. I want to go through finding myself by myself. And but at the end of the day, it's always good to have an ear and to have someone who listens to you because that's more helpful than anything. And I feel like for me, going through that experience, post Grammy or whenever, and that's definitely when I wrote the song post Grammy. It wasn't. I was like, okay, there's nothing that I did was wrong. Everything that I did came true. I wanted to go to the Grammys. I went to the Grammys.
Yeah.
I got nominated for 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything that I did was the way that it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So how can I be mad at that? And how can I not be happy? And
even if you fail, it's a good.
Yeah, but I don't need to set myself against expectations that people hold on me because they're always going to be outlandish, and I'm not a superhuman. And
you're just human.
I'm just human, and I really had to sit down and embrace my humanistic qualities of who I am. And I was like, I'm a human, and I don't need to stress myself, and I can only work harder. And now I feel like I'm in such a great place where it's just like, I'm so glad that everything panned out the way that it did. Because if it didn't, there wouldn't have been a Self, and there wouldn't have been a Free Spirit. You
wouldn't have been maybe here today. You never know. Everything happens for a reason.
Exactly. Everything does happen.
The worlds collide for a reason. Man, you just brought this to another level. I like this feeling, man. This is a good vibe we got going on.
Thank you.
Khalid, listen, man, we don't have a lot much more time. I just want to say congratulations on absolutely everything.
Thank you so much.
I want to say we can't wait to see you on tour. You're gonna be coming to New York. I mean, you're gonna be touring from I think
Madison Square
June
Garden
to August. You're coming to the Garden July 31st. So
crazy, Madison Square Garden.
You've been there before with Jingle Ball and stuff like that, but this is your
first arena tour.
Huge.
And I mean, it's only been 3 years.
You know what? Many blessings, man. Congratulations.
Amazing. Thank you.
The only way is up, man. Khalid, everybody at Z100. Thank you.
Thank you.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.